I could be going back to Fiji. I could be going back to Salt Lake City, Utah.
Every day I've been more and more nervous about.
How do you feel? How do you honestly feel about it? What's up? I'm in my brother's room. I'm not actually in my room because my room is super echoey and my bedding just doesn't look as good. So I'm gonna be filming in Boston's room for this video. Anyways, I'm about to share some news that might shock all of you, and that's because it changes my life for the next 2 years. So what I'm about to say, I've teased it before in a bunch of our videos. I asked you guys in one of our shorts and stuff to guess what is happening and what the announcement is. And I had people saying like, oh, you're going to college. Oh, you're moving out. Oh, you're getting married. And I just had a bunch of different guesses. But I'm here to tell you that's watching this video, I'm going on a church mission to teach others about Jesus Christ and spread his gospel. And it feels so weird saying that because I never really expected for me to go on a mission. Like I've always kind of like thought about it in my head, but it's finally coming true and I just can't wrap my mind around it. And I've been so nervous to tell anybody about this. Like when I first started the whole process, like last summer, last summer, I didn't even tell my parents. I didn't tell really anybody, just me and my bishop that were just talking about it. Yeah, I broke the news later on, I told my family and stuff, but now I'm here telling all of you guys and it feels so weird. But I just decided it'd be a good time to tell you guys because it's coming around, at least in the next 4 months. And I don't know, I just thought it'd be a good time to share with you guys what I'm doing and what's happening in Brock's life. So I know you might have a bunch of questions just like running through your head, but I'm gonna answer those later in this video. But I wanted to get started with the whole mission process and how it kind of came to be and all the complications. Around last year sometime, I just decided, I'm like, you know what, it'd be so good for me to go on a mission. So I really like drilled into my head, and I even watched General Conference. If you guys don't know what it is, it's like a conference with all of our church leaders that go and just talk about the gospel and stuff. So yeah, I drilled into my head, I'm like, I need to go serve a mission. And then seeing all my buddies go out on their missions, like I feel like that kind of itched me to go to or like start thinking about it more. So that happened. And then what sort of solidified the deal was my trip to Fiji, because it was like a little mini mission. And so I'm like, hey, this would be so cool. I could totally do this for 2 years. That's kind of what happened. So I got to the point, I started doing my papers and it just took off from there. Just in these past few weeks, it's kind of been complicated because I've had struggles with getting my interviews done, which you need in order to go on a mission. You need to go through like a bunch of interviews and then yeah, just getting everything scheduled. So I even thought that I was gonna announce this big news earlier, but I couldn't because I couldn't actually get my paper submitted. And then some of the problems that I occurred while going into my papers, my stake president, he was gonna be gone for a while, so I wasn't gonna be able to do my meeting with him until like a month later. And I finally got it earlier and we worked out some time, which was super awesome. Very thankful for that. And then also, literally, I'm not even kidding you, yesterday, my church stake president, he emailed me, he's like, hey, I can't submit your papers just because your date of availability it wasn't like exactly 4 months in advance. I needed to change my availability to even earlier to get my papers submitted. So I finally got my papers submitted yesterday, and when you do your papers and stuff, it's basically like a list of questions, talks about you. Then you have one of the 12 apostles in the church, they go and they select your assignment. So you could be going, I could be going back to Fiji, I could be going back to Salt Lake City, Utah. You can go literally anywhere on a mission. I think there's just a few like select places that they don't send missionaries. Okay, but I anticipate getting my call next week on next Tuesday, so in just a couple of days for all you guys that are watching this on time, or the following week after that. But I'm really hoping that I get him just in the next couple of days because I will be in Utah and I'll be able to do a whole party with like all my friends and stuff, and I don't know, announce it on live with everyone there. I think that'd be really cool. I'm hoping that my like assignment of where I'm gonna go will arrive when I get to Utah. But I wanna hurry and bring you guys to a couple days ago and kind of my thoughts that were rolling in through my head and what I was doing just a couple days ago. So check it out.
Today is a crazy day. It is General Conference, and it is also the day where I get my final stake interview, my final like pre-missionary interview. Then I'll be submitting my papers officially to the headquarters of the church, and I should get my call in the next 2 weeks. Every day I've been more and more nervous about going on a mission, but I think it's the right thing to do, and I'm pretty freaking excited for it, and I'm most excited to see where I'm gonna go. I have to drive like 2 hours away and 2 hours again coming back from a meeting. So I think I'm gonna have a lot of time to think while I'm going there. No backing out now. It is the end of the day now. I went in for my final interview, passed it like a boss, and I'm now sitting in bed checking out my computer and seeing when all my papers are finally submitted to the church headquarters. So that's what it looks like right now. It says recommendations form submitted. You'll meet with your stake president and stuff. You shall receive a text. I'm really curious of where I'm gonna go. I know all my cousins have served out of country, and it'd just be like a dream. It'd be so cool to serve out of the country, but we will see in about 2 weeks, I think. So let's get ready.
After watching that, I bet you're super curious of where you think I might serve. So comment down below where you think I'm gonna serve and if I'm gonna speak another language, because that's another possibility. I've had my cousins speak like Mandarin and then Spanish, and then I don't know what the Philippine language is, but I've had a bunch of my cousins like speak different languages. I think it'd be super cool. I'm kind of hoping for that too. I think a Spanish language would be super useful for me to use even after my missions. But I want to answer some commonly asked questions that I've kind of like speculated and heard, and then I come up with some of my own because I feel like some of you guys might have the same exact question. But for the first one, what's happening to the YouTube channel? Honestly, I don't have a clear answer for that. Boston and I, we fought a couple times about it. We don't really know what we're gonna do exactly. We're gonna keep posting as much as we can, and I don't think we're really gonna stop. I think even when I do go on my mission, I'll be able to post videos of what I'm doing. I think it'd be super, super interesting to vlog on the mish. So we will see about that. For now, YouTube channel's not over. We're not done. The grind doesn't stop for that, so. But I might slow down just a little bit. When are you leaving on your mission? Honestly, I don't know. It could be from August 1st or later. I've had a couple of friends that have gotten called in like the middle of August, so that's kind of what I'm expecting. Yeah, and that's kind of when I wanted to go to, because I wanted to have my last little bit of summer. It's gonna be my last time with my friends and everybody. My last young summer, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave sort of in the fallish, like end of summer. Before I get into the next question, make sure that you are subscribed so you can stay updated on where I'm gonna go and if I'm gonna speak another language, so make sure to subscribe. Next question, how does Boston feel that you're going on a mission and leaving him? Let's call him.
Hello?
Hey, will you come upstairs really quick and just talk to the camera?
Okay, fine, yeah.
Okay, bye. What's
Why
up?
are you filming in my room?
Because my room is bad.
It's so dark. There's supposed to be a tornado or something coming.
How do you feel? How do you honestly feel about me going on a mission and leaving you?
I'm so excited. I'm actually so excited for you. Like, obviously, I'll miss it. I'll miss you because like I feel like you're like one of my best friends. Like we always like hang out and stuff together. But
Ditto! No.
I'm actually like I'm so excited because like I know that like you'll do like such cool service for other people. You get to help out other people that are in need of it.
Yeah.
And just get to teach about Jesus. So I think that's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you.
And dude, this guy, he might even serve too, so he might be out.
I know, yeah. But yeah, I am so excited for Brock. Like, I think he's gonna be so cool. And what if he gets called to somewhere where you might be at?
I'll come visit you.
I don't know. We've been talking about for the last week. We're like, where do you think that you might be going? Because it's all random. Like, you don't know where you're going to be going. I hope you go.
Dude, I want to go out of the country so bad.
I think the coolest place for you to go would be like Fiji. Would be so awesome.
I know Fiji would be a freaking dream.
Argentina, Brazil. I'm trying to think of other places where other people have gone.
Salt Lake City.
Yeah, Salt Lake City I feel like would be so cool.
Yeah. I feel like
go back home.
Yeah, go
then
back
you have
home.
all the good restaurants that are there too. That's the other thing.
That's true. We will see. Comment down below where you think I'm gonna go. All right, so we're gonna find out the news of where I go and if I'm speaking a language or when I'm leaving next week, hopefully. So pretty crazy.
I know. And then you'll be leaving pretty soon after, like a couple of months later.
Yeah. But we're gonna party it up this summer and have the best last summer.
2023 is gonna be the best summer and we'll document all of it.
Yeah.
So.
When I do get my assignment, I'll make sure to go live on IG and then maybe even on YouTube. We could throw up a YouTube live.
We're gonna go live on Brock and Boston?
Yeah, we're gonna go live on Brock and Boston Official. So if you guys wanna go follow that,
that's our
follow
Instagram.
that. But yeah, we'll catch you guys when it is time.